keep your bones to yourself. I got.
Hello, Noobsters. Wednesday, June 5th, 2019. Beats Turtle already here. Hello, good evening, good morning rather. Very late. I don't know why you stay up. It's too late. It's too late to stay up. You should get your sleep, because sleep is very important, Beats Turtle. But hey, I'm always welcoming of whoever wants to watch. Hey man, you're here. You're here, Beats Turtle. We're gonna solve some cases. I don't know if you remember. I'm sure you remembered. Did we finish? No, we're still in trial actually. This is the first stage trial. We're still in the first stage trial. Is this where we left off? Need to work on my art while listening and watching. Oh man, that's right, your art, your sculpture. Are you in like the beginning parts of the sculpture making process? I don't even know what you said. You have to form the mold or something like that. Yep. Okay. I mean, what are you planning on making? Person, animal, just a random shape thing. Oh wait, what do I want to do? You know, this is why I probably should have continued playing at least to the end of the testimony, because I totally forget where we left off. Gits and Shiggles. Look at this guy. I like that emote. I really do. He kind of looks like a Big Daddy from BioShock, kinda. Spaceship. You're not streaming anymore? Go back to streaming, Gitson. Did you get the TV to the level 5 floor? I hope you did. Sir Nunos. I have not heard of Sir Nunos. Beats Turtle. You know what? Oh, never mind. Anyway, what was I gonna get at? Shouldn't end in the middle of a testimony, because I totally forget where we left off, and now I gotta reread everything to remember what we're trying to do. I mean, obviously we're trying to find a contradiction, and this lady's got the evil eye. Where we left off. Finish watching today. Oh, you didn't get the broken TV to the guy. That sucks. I didn't even know about the TV. So I'm lucky I was watching you tonight, Gitson. So I can try that the next time I play. And actually, your idea of taking a little, like a one stream break to play some Enter the Gungeon. Fabulous idea. I think I'm going to do that. Especially because I'm almost done with this game. the first game of this trilogy. Anyway, quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, arrested her on the spot. I wanted to present the map, because she was looking at the crime from this side. How did she get to the other side to arrest the prosecutor? I don't think that's right though. Actually, I don't think that's right. Sir Nunos, Celtic god, usually depicted with crossed legs, sitting down. He has antlers. So he's like a human with antlers, or does he have like a deer head? Celtic. What other gods are there in the Celtic lore mythology? I keep forgetting. I know I liked Celtic mythology, Roman and Greek mythology, although they kind of play off each other. Greek mythology especially, actually. I love Greek mythology. And actually, those are the only ones. I like mythology in general, though. Down for that. Can coach you how not to. Gitsin. We are called Noob Discoveries for a reason. That's a lot of coaching. I don't know if we can do that in one stream. Not gonna lie. Anyway. Hold it. You say quickly. Were you close to the suspect? As I just said, I was only 30 feet away. See? I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. Yeah, she was 30 feet away, but there was a fence in between them. Can I present? Press. I like to see this. Oh wait, did we not press this? I guess not. Well, Gitsin, we just kind of started this episode, and you know, there might be another episode after this one. I don't know. I thought there was only 4 in the game, and we found out there's 5, and this is the 5th one. Who knows? There might be a 6th. But we just started this episode yesterday, so it's probably gonna take us maybe we'll finish by Friday to stream Enter the Gungeon, but you know, never sure. The music did stop. We are pressing her. Oh, that's right, Beats Turtle. That's the giveaway, right? When the music stopped. Sorry, picking at my calluses. Kind of gross. Alright, let's stop doing that. See this on the floor, Brands, just to be safe. See? There's a dang fence. There's a dang fence right there. Lunchline car was visitor. Block B. Witnessed the murder from here. That will make it 30 feet from the car. Is that correct? That's right. Look, she got the nice eye. But we're gonna catch her. We're gonna catch her in the lie. But there's a chain link fence in front of me. I went over it. Wow, she's pretty athletic. She can hop over the fence that well. Cough up queen. We still don't know why she's called the cough up queen either. Lunch lady athlete, indeed. Taking her a little time to climb over the fence. She couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast. Exactly, Emma. Of course, Skitsin. Of course. Whenever you have time. No pressure at all. You know, I love watching your stream. So no pressure. You don't have to reciprocate at all. Don't worry about it. I know it's late. I mean, it's like, I don't know where you live specifically, but most people, it's like 12 o'clock. At the earliest, it's 12 o'clock. Granted, I think we have Jay Kiski. He lives in Europe somewhere, and it's like morning time when I stream. So, a little different for him. Couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast. Blah blah blah. Fence was about 9 feet high. She just jumped over the 9-foot high fence. How did Miss Skye not get away? Wait. Why didn't we... Shall we contradict that? When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. Mentioned the muffler. What exactly did she say? I would told you in my testimony. All I heard her was say the word muffler. Why was someone else? Chief prosecutor was talking on her phone. She was? talking on her phone. She called her sister. Ask further. Do you mean cell phone discovered at the crime scene? Yes. Ultimately, memory is like a salmon heading upstream. Does that make any sense to anyone? What? What the hell does that even mean? Court doesn't... Yeah, we do not understand. Chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall. Alright, the phone apparently was out of order, so she used her cell phone. Emergency phone out of order that day. Good witnessing, witness. Whatever happened to good testifying? Of course, add this to your testimony. Things I do to please this rookie defense attorney. Word muffler was overheard during a call made to Emma. How she tried the phone on the wall but had to use her cell phone. Do you think you could restate your testimony for the court? I was gonna ask it. Okay. The dumb judge. Oh, wait. The music stopped again. Only say this one time. Listen close, rookies. Chief prosecutor stabbed victim ran behind the partition. How do you know she was trying to use the phone if she's behind the partition? Picked up the emergency phone on the wall out of order. How do you know it was out of... Okay, whatever. Pulled her own cell phone out of her pocket. Wait. She can't even see that. How did... What? How did she see anything? During that time, he climbed over the chain link fence. When I boldly grabbed her arm. Chief prosecutor hung up her phone. And you saw her doing this? Wait. How she tried to... Wow. Present. Look, there's partition. You can't see anything. What? Alright, we're gonna do it. Hold it. Objection. Oh, we got it. Miss Star, I have to conclude you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Skye. Here's a picture. Whoa. Oh, it's an imager file. Can I even copy that? That is a long... Let me see. I can do that. Hold on. Yeah, I can do that. Nope, that didn't work. Image source. No. I'm getting all weird kind of. I got like a game, a video game. Nope, don't work. I know that's kind of big. Maybe even some of it got cut off. Miss Star, I have to conclude. Don't worry about it. We can look at it another time. Sir Nunos. You know what? Wait. Yeah. Sir Nunos. What? So what is he a Celtic god of? If he's got antlers, is he like a god of nature or something? Personal. Okay. Objection. Witness is a former detective. Testimony is unmarred by personal bias. No. Just because she's a detective does not mean she is unbiased. Who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor? You, who together with the chief prosecutor kicked me out 2 years ago. Well, Miss Star. Fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain? I don't know about what you're talking about. Mess with me and I'll make you cough it all up. Let's look at the floor plans. Said the witness the crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Skye making that phone call. Wealth, nature, and fertility. Well, I know. Okay, so the nature part, like The fertility and nature part makes sense because of the horns, right? Big stag horns, fertility on the male, and the natureness. Wealth. Interesting. I should look that up. Sir Nunos. Couldn't possibly have seen Miss Skye make that phone call. Look at her sweat and bullets. I believe you see what I'm getting at. Emergency phone was on backside of this partition. If indeed you were in Block V, you couldn't have seen it. Hold on. I'm gonna look this up again. Sir Nunos. Sir Nunos. Conventional name given Celtic studies. Horned god. Celtic polytheism. Celtic god of fertility, life, animals, wealth, and the underworld. Wow. I never heard of this guy. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, I don't know about a Celtic. What is Gilgamesh? Isn't Gilgamesh Celtic? Not sure. Low relief on Google Images is the first picture. Yeah, I saw that one. He's got horns. He's a horn man. I'm a horn man. What? Order. What is the meaning of this? I know, right? It's so intense. Like, we gotcha. We gotcha. We gotcha. It's like for whatever reason too, because of the beats per minute, it feels like I'm running. You know, like I'm supposed to be running when this music is going on. She's not coughing up lunch, she's coughing up lies. Grr. It's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question. What lie this witness has told the court? Alright. Witness lied about either where she saw it or the order of events. I want to say it's the order of events. Or where she saw it. No, I'm going to say where she saw it. Bam. This guy tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Skye to lie about it. Let's say the witness did actually see Miss Skye using the emergency phone. It would mean the star witnessed the crime from a different location. Right? Right? And again, that kind of explains why she was able to even apprehend Lana in the first place. Because she was behind a fence. There's no way she's hopping that fence. A different location? That's a pointless lie if I ever heard one. Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it. Ask a question to a clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime? Nani? Right? Right? All the testimony we heard until now points in one direction. Place from where Miss Star witnessed the crime. She had to be... Oh, security room. She had to be in the security room. Because she was visiting her boyfriend with the lunch, right? She was bringing lunch to her boyfriend. Yeah, exactly, Beats Turtle. Security. Alright, alright. Take that. This is the only place where she could have been. Security room in the underground parking lot is well positioned. Built on the second floor so you can see the entire lot. She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? So many other places where she could have seen the phone. Not in this case, Your Honor. Witness, not being part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in a block. Only place where she could have seen the crime and the back of the partition is here. Remember, in your testimony, you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room. Well, Miss Star, how many years I've been getting the better of men? Think that the tables could be turned. A man has got the better of Angel Star. She dresses pretty provocatively for being a lunch lady. Gonna say. Order, what have you done? You used to be a detective, you should know better. I'm not turning back. Guilty will be punished. This is, yeah, I mean, I've said this before. I said this yesterday. Security room always, right? They mentioned it a lot, Beats Turtle. They always mentioned security room this, security room that, and multiple people mentioned it too. But like this game, I mean, it's not real, right? We're not in a real courtroom setting or anything. But like the whole fact that all these witnesses are caught in lies, but we're still questioning them. It's an irritation of mine. I was like, why would we trust anything the witness has to say if we keep catching them in lies, right? And isn't that a crime in itself? That's a crime in and of itself for lying in court. Obstruction? Not obstruction. No, maybe obstruction. Right? It's a crime in itself to be caught lying in court. Do what I must, make sure justice prevails. She talking about Miss Skye? Miss Wright. Doesn't strike it as odd. Why did Miss Star lie? Why did she lie? It's a good question, Emma. She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything. Exactly. Right, Beats Turtle? It's a felony. I'm sure it's a felony. This photograph tells all. Defendant who stabbed the victim. Truth still stands. Still stands. Disagree. Oh, look at that. Look at that. He's so happy. He's so smug looking. Well, what? If a witness is found to be lying, perjury, that's what it's called. Guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason. Tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright. Who else? Let's review what we know. Star witnessed the crime from the security guard station. She lied and said she saw it from B block. How is it? That's a great question, Beats Turtle. The picture she took is from this side. Huh. Someone else. She's working with someone else. It must make a vital difference, but what? What would change? Distance to the crime, difference in lighting. Angle of view to the crime. Well, it definitely affects the distance. Changes the distance between her and the scene of the crime. One look at the floor plan is quite clear. Distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station, 30 feet. I don't see how that would change what she could see. What she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. Miss Star witnessed the crime from the security guard station. How long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime? Well, witness, you ordered the squid wheels. It looks like rubber bands. I don't want your rubber band lunch. Quality of my lunches has gone from low to inedible. You're bringing a PB&J lunch with fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend. Ooh, boysenberry. Boysenberry for the boyfriend. Wasn't in the station, so I waited. Witnessed the crime from the glass-walled station. Before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene. You're absolutely right, Beats Turtle, though. How'd she get a picture from the other side of the fence? Door was locked. I couldn't open it. Wait. She ran all the way around outside and then got a picture? That's why I had to go through the visitors parking in Block B. This woman is some kind of Olympic athlete, cause that's some fast ass running. I'm not gonna lie. That's quite a detour. Exactly, Judge. Even the judge could see that. Probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime. Wait, 5 minutes? 5 minutes. The call was made at 5:18. Huh. Wait, that took her 5 minutes. So she runs really slow then. It was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. She wouldn't have seen anything if it took her 5 minutes to get there. I have photographic evidence. Actually, you don't have photographic evidence. It doesn't show her stabbing anyone. It shows her with a bloody coat, but that's it. I swear it on my finest plastic spork. That's not very valuable. Spork is a wonderful... I don't know if I agree with the spork is a wonderful invention. Would you like another caviar lunch? Oh yes. Mr. Wright, you have to do something. The she-devil, Angel, is guilty. Kill her now. Kid Boo, you are the executioner of this game. You must do the killing for us. What if the defendant was attacked? Self-defense? Self-defense. Do I have any evidence to stop this? I do. I'm gonna save. My water bottle? Did I take it? This one? Hydro flask? It's mine now. Sorry, Beats Turtle. Sorry. You shouldn't have left it somewhere where I could have reached it. Don't you know I have teleportation powers? I can go anywhere in the world. Anyway, raise an objection. 5 minutes between the witnessing of the murder and the rest. Think about it. You could make pasta in that amount of time. No, you can't. It's actually very hard to boil water in that amount of time. Got lunchboxes that tie pasta into nuts. I was gonna say nuts. It's a gift. Oh, dude. Beats Turtle, you are very generous. I will enjoy this Hydro Flasks very much. I actually want a bigger one. This is only 32 ounces. I think they make a 40 ounce. I know they make a 64. That's a little too big. But I find myself drinking this like pretty quickly. Like I want a bigger one, just so I don't have to refill as much as I do. 5 minute blank. Isn't that strange? If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes? I guess I'll flee the scene. Hey, yeah, some people can run a mile in 5 minutes. Not to say our defendant can't, but you have the instincts of a killer. You would run, but this time was different. Miss Skye dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. A 64, right? I mean, you can work with a smaller one. It's just that you have to refill that much more often. I don't want a 64 just because it's way bulky. And I don't want one that big, you know? Do they make one in between, or is it just 64 and 32? I thought they made a 40, 48? Is it by increments of 12? Maybe a 48 they make? 48 would be not lots. Kill Edgeworth in 5 minutes. We can do that, Kid Boo. No true criminal would act this way. Inconceivable. Ah! Well then, seems we come to the end of this testimony. Witness has a grudge against the defendant and a blank in her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth is the next witness. Wait, we got another witness? Don't kill him yet? Well, If he keeps pushing these dumb witnesses on us, it's gonna get pretty annoying. Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history. You know, everyone is biased at least a little bit. You're never gonna find a truly unbiased person. We did it. We screwed that can shut. Mr. Wright. Screwed that can shut. Is that a saying? Once a can is open, you can't really screw it shut. You know, you can screw a jar shut or a bottle, but a can? You don't. What? I'm afraid. Oh man, it's hot. Hold on. I don't know why. It feels hotter than normal. Why? Why? Oof, it's so hot. Afraid that the cough-up queen has been dethroned. And with that, court is adjourned. You know, the problem is that I have a condenser mic, so it kind of picks up everything. I don't want to blow the fan on my face, which would help cool me down. Because the mic will pick up the fan noise. I need to pick up a condenser, dynamic mic. I'm gonna do that though, eventually. I'll kill Edgeworth and Angel. You can get rid of Angel, we're okay. Actually, you know what it is too? I can take off my headphones. That kind of helps. Because the headphones warm my head. I'm just not gonna hear a lot. Oh, I can't hear anything. Hold on. Maybe one ear. I can do one ear. One ear. Oh no, that's not comfortable. This way? Okay. Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid wheels. That's the one she tried to foist off on me. Prefer not to take defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say? I might be able to save you. I have decisive This lady is withholding evidence at that. Like, come on. Ooh, ice pack. That's a good idea too. I don't know why. I don't want to open my window either. Decisive evidence. You know what? We're just gonna shower after. That's all. What was that? Another one of her trick lunch boxes. She keeps withholding evidence. Is it hot where you're at too, Beats Turtle? My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Miss Star. Get out of here. Is this your jumbo lunchbox? Is he gonna get bribed by lunchboxes? Out of deference. I don't know. Neither sound very well. She is the devil. You have no windows? Damn, that sucks. I would actually have my windows open, but because I mean, as noisy as the highway already is, I don't want to open them. Out of deference to the witness's determination, I'll allow one more testimony. Dude, this guy just got bribed by bentos. This judge is dumb, man. He shouldn't be a judge. This guy is totally not unprofessional. Let's hear about this decisive evidence. Like the Lunchline motto says, you won't be disappointed. Alright. This is like our fourth testimony. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. And now, to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? Her shoe. 2 types of blood were found on the shoe. How does she know what type of blood was on the shoe? She's not working the case. One was, of course, the victim's, and the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Skye. Shoe proves it. Flawless, decisive evidence. Wait, how does that prove anything? How does that prove... Just because her blood's on her shoe? How does that prove anything? There was blood found on the shoe? I mean, this lady is so dumb. Kid Boo, you can kill this lady. Please, please. She is so annoying. Try Lunchland for all your lunch and decisive evidence needs. he really does, boo. He's so... What the hell? Oh, that was weird. The game just closed for some reason. Not closed, but switch screens. What's the meaning of this? Why is the first time I've heard of this evidence? Simple, as I've already said. I don't trust you with evidence. How does she have evidence? Wouldn't the police have evidence? That's... God, this lady is tampering with evidence as well. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself. And you had blood tests performed. Like, she's a lunch lady. She should have no authority to remove any evidence from the crime scene. Didn't I mention I have 3 boyfriends in forensics? This lady is a hoe. She got 3 boyfriends in forensics. She has that security guard boyfriend. She has the criminal affairs boyfriend. Like, holy crap. Yeah, super illegal, Beats Turtle. Super illegal. She's obviously biased. In any case, Your Honor, I mean, evidence tampering is pretty much it. I can't accept this as evidence. What? Must know 2 rules of evidence law. Number 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, she was illegal evidence, at least for the time being. Is that right? It seems so. Edgeworth sure is celebrated. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't forget, I used to be a detective. Yeah, but you're not one now. As I mentioned previously, she has already been tested by a member of the forensics department. Yeah, she's like, she just does whatever she wants. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. Like, how does she have any authority for that? Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Actually, all evidence needs to be in the US anyway. As far as I understand, all evidence needs to be shown by both prosecuting and defendant parties, so they know what they're working with, right? Like, you can't withhold evidence from the other party, and you can't reveal evidence in the middle of a trial. Like, that's just not allowed. Edgeworth is looking pretty sullen. Can at least study some evidence law, really. Prosecution's complaint notwithstanding, appears that this evidence satisfies first rule of evidence law. However, it seems you have yet another count against you, witness. I mean, it's the same with witnesses too. You cannot, like, both the parties need to know who is being brought in as a witness as well. It seems you have yet another count against. Okay, anything to ensure guilty are properly judged. White enamel shoe bears traces of blood from Goodman and Lana Skye. Very well, Mr. Wright may cross-examine the witness. Oh man, let's get some water. Whew. Just take a cold shower. Whew. Should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. Let's press. Why did you lie about those 5 minutes? I guess you could say just wanted people to look at the results. The results? How many times do I have to say this? I saw the chief prosecutor stab the victim before my very own eyes. Compared to that, a 5-minute blank means nothing. Not if it doesn't match. Like, how do you witness a murder if you can't match the testimony, right? Why didn't you just tell the truth? Don't make me laugh. We're dealing with the most untrustworthy of the vile lot known as prosecutors. Falsified evidence, arranged testimonies, erasing and manipulating evidence. When you fight monsters, you need to use every... Yeah, this lady is making her own rules in the court. It's when the suspect is admitting she did it. False testimony is the most despicable crime of all, Mr. Right, Judge? You should get her out of here already. She lied how many times? She's way worse than Lana. Let's get this over. Okay. Now to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? Found the shoe at the scene of the crime. Detained the chief prosecutor. Notified the police department. Wanted to make myself useful while I was waiting for the police to arrive. Like an ill-trained pooch, you snuck off with a shoe. Yeah, she removed evidence from a crime scene. How is that? She should be arrested. I was afraid someone would erase the chief prosecutor's crime. She was my secret weapon if that should happen. Fashionable basket I have here carries more than lunchboxes, gentlemen. Oh my god, this lady. Boo. I give you permission. Please just get rid of her. She is the worst character that we've run into so far. In any case, she's worse than Von Karma. Any case, remove valuable evidence from the scene of the crime. Thank you, Judge. Tell us, what did you do next? 2 types of blood were found on the shoe. One was, of course, the victim's. Brought it to the forensics department. It needed approved. Okay. To do that, evidence must be analyzed by a forensics expert. She got away with her little coup because she used to be a detective. I don't even know why that matters at all. She's not a detective now, so shoe does appear to have bloodstains on it. The man was stabbed. Okay. Blood belonged to a victim, Detective Goodman. There were 2 types of blood found on the shoe. Other blood type matched that of the defendant, Lana Skye. Can't say for sure the blood belonged to the defendant with a blood test. Claim to know something about blood tests. Well, speak up. Wait, what? Blood comes in 4 types: A, B, O, and AB. A, B, O, and AB. I am actually an AB positive. I am AB positive. However, I don't think what is AB can donate to A and B and receive, or wait, yeah. AB can donate to A blood types and B blood types and receive, but can only receive AB, like AB and O blood types. Like they can't receive A and B blood types, if I remember correctly. I don't know. Blood donation is weird. I don't know. I just know O is a universal donor. Actually, no. AB can accept anything. AB can accept anything. AB is the universal receiver. O is the universal donor. Can't tell from a blood test whether murder was committed. So if you have O blood type, please donate blood. Very important. A lot of lives are saved. Bam, bam, bam. It's just a figure of speech, Mr. Wright. O is the best one to donate for sure. AB is the best one to have because you can receive any type of blood. Oh, if someone correct me if I'm wrong though. I might be wrong. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm wrong. Can differentiate between millions of types with all the blood tests out there. Means that we can more or less narrow any sample of blood down to just one person. Or so I hear. It's pretty specific. If I had a little more time, I would have gotten DNA test results. But they said there's very little doubt it could be anyone's but Miss Lana Skye's. You would if you knew my... Well, I mean, you can just give blood and they'll tell you what your blood type is. Assuming you can do the whole needle thing. A lot of people can't handle the needles. I don't really like needles either. But you know, I realize that it does help a lot of people. We could, you know, they always could use more blood donors. So I try to give when I can. And my job, actually we have the blood bank in Hawaii comes to our job, comes to our work building. And my company actually gives me time to give blood too. So, I mean, it's like a win-win. I don't have to work for an hour and I give blood. Ties you directly to Detective Goodman. Shoe proves it. Flawless, decisive evidence. Oh, what is that? Peppered fish guts. Is that a thing? I can do needles. I keep a blank face on any roller coaster. I can't do the blank face on a roller coaster, that's for sure. I'm not good with the roller coasters. Some like it hot, Mr. Wright. Some like your client. She is in enough hot water to make a whole vat of soup. Do you or don't you have a problem with the shoe? Is there a problem with the victim's shoe? Is there a problem with the shoe? Is there a problem with his shoe? Once looked like a war veteran in a picture on a roller coaster. Nothing phases you, huh, Beats? I don't know, what's wrong with the shoe? The shoe is white. Yeah, it's the victim shoe. It's not the killer shoe. It's the victim shoe. Victim shoe. I mean, we could say there is a problem. There's a problem. If I'm not imagining things, I'd say there's one critical problem. I don't know what it is. That gleam in your eyes. You're still young, rookie. Red nail polish, not blood, you stupid. It might be nail polish. I'll give you peppered fish gut now, but you couldn't take the heat. Let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say. Actually, if we were to do this yesterday, like to finish the court hearing, at least the testimony, we would have gone way over time. And I don't really want to do that on a work night. Not on a school night. Alright. What is contradictory about the victim's shoe? Show us the problem with the evidence. Oi! I didn't want to click that. Uh-oh. Oh, you know what? I didn't examine it anyway. Hold on. Can I examine the shoe? This blood, my sister's, pure soul. Lana's right hand was bandaged when I saw her in jail. Must have cut herself at the time of the crime. Is there anything else? Boy, what is that? There's blood here too. Sole of the shoes got to be the victim's. Must have stepped in a puddle of his own blood. This blood might be an important clue. Wait, what? Well, that's all that is on the shoe. That must be the other part that we have to... What's wrong with that? Let's try this again. I have a problem with the show. The problem is he stepped in the blood? The bottom of the shoe matches with the shoe doesn't fit. I don't know. That's the only else. Apparently that was right. I don't know. I wonder if you noticed there's blood on the bottom of the shoe. Okay. Don't mess with me, rookie, or it'll be your blood on the bottom of my... She just threatened us. Can we arrest her? Indeed, there is quite a bit of blood on the bottom of the shoe. Makes sense, victim was stabbed with a knife. What could possibly be contradictory about the blood on the bottom of his shoe? I don't know. There's no blood on the ground? There's no blood on the ground. Would that be it? I think that's it. We still don't know what this is. There's no blood on the ground. Let's do it. Present. Bam. Problem lies in the footprint. Bottom of the victim's shoes covered in blood. Isn't it strange? Why aren't any bloody footprints found by the scene of the crime? Aha! As you can see, no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. Gotcha! I'm like Dave Chappelle. Gotcha, bitch! That contradicts your claim about this shoe. Bam, 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 bam. Objection! Picture only shows part of the floor. There could have been bloody footprints. Objection! Then where are they, Mr. Edgeworth? Because we checked the scene, found nothing of the sort. Well, witness. She's sweating bullets. She's lying again. Perjury? I think perjury. Can we cut her head off now? True that the lack of a footprint is a contradiction. Then we have to ask why there wasn't a footprint. Has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint. Think, Mr. Wright, think. I don't know why it's not there. Just good at finding contradictions. What? What? That's what I said. What? Uh-oh. Edgeworth's got something. Our witness is more devious than I gave her credit for. Blue Badger is the real murderer. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised, Boo. Look at this. Look at his goofy ass face. I think he is there. Look at that. You think that's red paint on this little baton? No, that's blood. That's blood. I think he did it. Look, he's trying to act like he's innocent, but no. We were hoodwinked to the very end. But she slipped. There is one vital hint to the truth in her testimony. Think back to when she told us about apprehending the suspect. Bow, 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 bow. Chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. Knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. She's beautiful. Wait, an oil drum. Predator. This one, a leopard woman. Rawr. I thought that was a strange thing for the normally cool-headed chief to do. Now, witness, allow me to ask a very simple question. This oil drum, was it empty? Oh, that. Not sure I like your attitude, Mr. Edgeworth. Apparently, you're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory. Her analogies are dumb. She's just dumb. We gotta get through this testimony because she's dumb. Is the oil drum empty? Oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor, brimming with water. If there was water at the crime scene, I'm sure that would have been noted. What does that mean? It means it washed away the blood. Wanna know the reason she knocked it over? The real reason? You don't mean suspect knocked over the oil drum for one reason alone. Erase the blood stains that would become evidence against her. You know how heavy an oil drum with water is? It's not that easy to just tip it over. Ties things up quite nicely. Yeah, but when the police came, they would have found like a big ass puddle on the ground. Wright. Bloodstains left on the victim's shoe tie quite clearly to this murder. After the deed was done, knocked over the oil drum to erase the telltale signs. That's a prosecutor's specialty, erasing evidence. Miss Skye's right hand was hurt? Yeah? Didn't she say she cut herself when she stabbed him? So that's when my sister's blood got on the shoe. I see no reason to prolong this trial. Wait, what? What can we do? Sister has confessed to the crime. She tried to conceal it. But enough. No need for further debate. Verdict, Your Honor. This is... What? The way these trials go in this game, they're like, come on. Not proved beyond a reasonable doubt. Angel Star is on the prosecution's side. She could have been lying about the water. How could she cut her right hand? Yeah. Oh, she's right-handed. You're right. I see what you mean, Beats Turtle. Maybe she was stabbing with her left hand. Water can't wash away blood. I mean, yeah, it's not like blood floats in water or anything. The blood would be streaky on the ground, but it wouldn't wash away the blood completely. That's for sure. Hold it! Little girl, what did you just say? Ooh. Wait, Emma's butting in. You say that I, Angel Star, was on the prosecution's side? Well, yeah. You're saying my sister hid evidence by erasing bloody footprints. I thought you'd had your fill, but here you are demanding a second helping. A lunchbox called evidence. What? She has more evidence. I really don't like this lady. What the hell, man? No, I agree, Kid Blue. It's not, Kid Boo. It's not just gonna... Even if you spill water, it's not just gonna wash away blood like that. Time for deliberations is past. Further comments and you will be held in contempt of court. Threats don't scare the cough-up queen. Look at this. Oh, wait, what? Wait. How did she take this picture? Aggressive? I'm gonna allow that. What the hell? Stupid auto mod. Stupid thought is an aggressive term. I didn't even know that. What? I had it just in case anyone had the gall to suggest. White shoe didn't belong to the victim. Wait. Look at the asphalt in this photo. It's clearly wet. Erasing the last trace of doubt from the court's mind. Immediately after the murder, crime scene was washed with water. Wait, what? I'm sorry, Mia. Objection! Right, wet or not, don't be so quick to throw in the towel. Get yourself up off the asphalt, take another good look. Don't give up, not until the end. Yeah, slap her right in the face. This time, I'd like to declare a verdict for good. Objection! Objection! Wait, Your Honor. What is it with you people? What do you mean, you people? Huh? Can't I hand down my verdicts in peace anymore? Why is she that close, Beats Turtle? Absolutely. Maybe this is after she arrested Emma. Right? Because she said she arrested... Not Emma. She arrested Lana. So maybe that's why she was that close. And then she took pictures of everything. Wait, let's look at that picture. No, it can't. Then it will be too late. Alright, let's look at that. Wait, where's that picture? How come that picture is not submitted as evidence? What the hell? Look at this photograph the last one submitted. Yeah, that judge is dumb. He takes lunchbox bribes, mind you. Lunchbox. It's not like he's getting a lot of money. He's getting lunchbox bribes. Until we give each piece of evidence proper consideration. Trial's not over. Are you saying there's a problem with this latest piece of evidence? Yeah, there's a problem. Since we've come this far, we should give every claim a fair shake. Very well. Show the court the problem in this photo. Wait, he's got stabbed. Alright, let's think. The shoe. He really wants to get freaky. He really does. I mean, she's pretty attractive, not gonna lie. Why is he stabbed in the chest? Is that the problem? He's wearing socks. Like, I want to say it's the shoe, but it's not in the water, so it wouldn't have washed the blood off the shoe. Maybe it's the knife? It's either the knife or the shoe. I'm waiting. I'm waiting, Beats. I don't want to jump the gun. I'm waiting. See, the problem is I can't look at my court records right now. So we have to remember what the court record said. This? It's a good question. Handkerchief? I don't know. What is that? Why would that be in the exhaust? Let's point it out.
Take that!
Problem in this photograph is here. What's this? There's something poking out of the car. Beats Turtle, you got it. Great observation. Just a moment, Mr. Edgeworth. Your Honor. You just said muffler. 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 See no trace of a muffler or scarf of any kind in this photograph. Mufflers are also a part on a car or motorcycle. Didn't Angel say she heard Lana talk about a muffler in her phone call? Nothing about a red muffler, about the car muffler. Think of it as part of the exhaust system, a pipe. Okay. What's that suspicious looking cloth sticking out of the cars? I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. It just hit me like, oh damn, gotta go pee. That's random. Ooh, it is hot. Hot. You know what? I am going to get some ice too. Ice pack. Put it right. Alright, put it right on the back of my neck. Pain times over 9,000. Oh, your shoulder? Is that your shoulder giving you problems? Ugh. I hope you don't need surgery. That would really suck. Can I sit that here? Okay. Need like a rubber band. I need like a rope. Alright, come on. Cool me down. That actually helps a little bit. But it's not sitting on my neck the way I want it to. Alright, right here, like that. Okay. Good enough. So what if there's something sticking out of the muffler? What does that? Oh, that really helps, Beats Turtle. Damn. You weren't kidding about that ice pack. Do you have like drugs for that, Kid Boo? Like you taking aspirin or something? Maybe that. Oh, ice it. Sometimes it helps to ice the pain too. Objection! Sorry, Miss Star. Not going to be that easy. You've already told us why this is important to the case. Said as much in your testimony. What? Let's hear what Mr. Wright has on his mind. Why you think this piece of cloth in the muffler is related to this case? Word muffler was overheard during a call made. Have experience being hot, yeah. It's hot, man. It's like, it's not like we have super high humidity in Hawaii. Like it gets kind of high, but I've been to like Thailand and Japan. Those countries get really humid. Like holy crap. Like Florida, I know Florida gets super humid too. Like it just sucks. Mr. Thank you, Kid Boo. You'll be doing the world a favor. Please just get rid of her. Call your testimony for the court. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. Muffler. Arg! Yarg! You guys read this? Yarg! What is she, a pirate? Arg! Yarg! Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence. Arg! You have a better idea, Beats Turtle? Ooh. Seems we have to suspend proceedings. Yeah, because your testimony isn't worth a damn. Find myself wondering about the piece of cloth? If we leave any question unanswered here, we do a disservice to the law. Have the car at the crime scene inspected at once and bring me that cloth. Tried all of that. Oh man. You might have to get surgery. I don't know. You gotta try hit up another doctor. Get a second opinion on your shoulder. It does not sound fun to be living with that the rest of your life if you could try and fix it. Verdict will wait. Okay. Agreed? Let's save. Let's save this. Actually, we're gonna get to the save anyway. Alright. But made it okay. Court will adjourn 30 minutes. Wait, 30 minutes? It's only a 30-minute recess. But it's to be continued. Ooh, Gamer Elite. This guy, guys, Gamer Elite, also good streamer. Oh my god. The ice fell out of the fell out of the paper towel. And it's super cold. How you doing, Gamer Elite? What you up to? Being a night owl again, huh? Haha. How's your I don't know, you said you weren't feeling well, huh? Are you feeling better at least, Gamer Elite? You said you were a little sick, huh? I hope you're feeling better. Tie her up to the wall, strip her, whip her all her skin off while keeping her alive and whoa, Beats Turtle. That's pretty intense there. Let's save. Still not feeling. Oh man. Oh, I hope you feel better, man. Drink all your liquids. Do your thing. Yeah, relax. Try to get sleep too. Sleep really helps. You know, when you're sick, the best thing you can do: drink lots of liquids, generally water, and sleep. Like, just sleep as much as you can. That means right now. Isn't it like 2 o'clock? You should go to sleep. It's an actual thing. That's an actual form of torture. That sounds horrible. Oh my god, that sounds horrible. Our trial's always like this. You're swimming up from the bottom of a lake, about to reach the surface. No matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there. Today we're swimming in quicksand. What happened to your sister? Apparently she got called off to the judge's chambers. Oh yeah. I mean, sleep helps. Sleep helps everyone, gamer. Really. I mean, especially when you're sick. It's just your body doesn't use the energy for like being up, moving around. So all the energy the body has goes into trying to make the body better, right? Like, sleep's the best thing. Stayed up late tonight. Last night went to bed at like 9. Oh, good, good, good. I mean, hopefully hopefully it helped a little bit. I've been to 3 different doctors, tried different things, have suggested, and none of them helped. Man, that sounds kind of crazy, Kid Boo. I mean, I'm no doctor, but I mean, I don't know what else you do. Just find more doctors to help you? That sounds like it sucks, man. Like chronic shoulder pain. Only weapon, tiny insignificant piece of cloth. I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth. Hold up, partner. Wait. Is this guy from a Western or is he Spanish? What the hell? Well, I hope, Gamer Elite, you feel better. You know, it takes time. It does take time, but hopefully you'll feel better soon. And Kid Boo, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I hope you get better as well, but I mean, 3 different doctors and still no solution. That's confusing. Officer Marshall, thought I'd come take a look, see how the trial's going. They've got the home ranch locked down tighter than a fort in enemy territory. That hard to slip out, huh? What is going on over there? He's indoors. He's shaving indoors with his knife. I know. Infinite hair guy, right? He's doing this indoors. How gross is that? All the police I've seen these last 2 days have been really on edge. Don't you got enough you worry your plate without worrying about other people, compadre? You could be worrying about the chief prosecutor's taste in mufflers, for example. Officer Marshall? Whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. Wasn't even wearing a scarf. He's wearing a scarf, a bandana. You don't say. Now don't that just beat all? Nick put punch Marshall in the nuts. Whoopah! Yeah, he needs to be punched in the nuts. Him and Angel, like, 2 of the most annoying characters we've seen so far. I've seen the red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time. I saw it that day too. She was wearing a red muffler. Oh, there it is. What? Yeah, right? It just shaves it right off. All the award ceremony that afternoon, Edgeworth's seen it too, I'd reckon. There's no scarf here though. In the photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf. Maybe that was the one stuffed in the muffler. Miss Star wasn't mistaken. It's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. Sometimes you just gotta let that bull go where it will. Time will tell. Alright, Gamer Elite. Good stuff, buddy. I hope you feel better. I really do. Rest up, man. Rest up. Oh, thanks for the biddies. Thanks for the little bits, buddy. You take it easy, man. I want to see your streams. I know it's hard to catch your streams with the time difference, but definitely get better. Priority is to get better, for sure. Have a good night. Super sharp beats turtle. Like, I've never gone to a barber. You know, the barber, like the old school barbers, they have the blade and they do the little leather sharpening and, you know, they do the shave. Like, I've never done that. I actually that would make me really nervous, to be honest, to do a shave like that. But yeah, I mean, you can get a really close shave like that. That the muffler in the exhaust pipe is white, not red. Oh, that's true. We can't really tell. It is a black and white picture, but it's not a dark color, that's for sure. I don't know. Hold on. Can we see that picture? We still don't have that picture in the court docs too. What are you swimming in now, Mr. Wright? If it's steak sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Ooh. Wait, you don't put steak sauce on ribs? What the hell are you talking about? Now we know this guy's a fake cowboy. Steak sauce on ribs? Come on, man. What the hell? No. No. Go to my sword fighting place, seen it in action. Wait, you have a sword fighting place? That's pretty cool. Alright, like to resume? What's up? Judge keeps looking over at prosecution. Why is he so stressed? Your face is blue. Your lips are purple. You're sweating bullets. That furrowed brow. Those grinding teeth. Those watery eyes. What's more, your eyes are unfocused. You're doubled over. Wait, what? It can't be. This can't happen. It's called Blood and Iron? Cool. I believe it's time we continued on with this trial. During our recess, had requested prosecution conduct an investigation. Wait, what? What is going on? Seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself. Knock, knock. Ooh, what? Who's that? Who's there? Wait. Who the hell is this guy? A strange stuffy aura seems to fill in. Who the hell is this guy? Look at his eyes. He's got like these weird spiral eyeballs. Yeah. He got little circle eyeballs. Irises. Yeah, Edgeworth does not look okay. Put steaks. Oh, you do put steak sauce on your ribs? I mean, I guess you could. I've never tried that, to be honest. It's you. Sorry I'm late, Udgy. Udgy? Roads are packed. It's just me. Long time no see, Udgy. How you been? Swim much? Hello, hello. I've been so busy. Busy, smizzy, Udgy. My boy, you have to make time to relax. Yes, indeed. Udgy seems to be his nickname for the judge. We don't even know the judge's name. All we know is he's called Judge. I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. Who are you? Edgeworth. That Edgeworth guy. Ha! You're righto, attorney. I've heard good things about you, son. Thanks. Sorry about our little worthy giving you all that trouble, eh? Is he like part of the prosecutor office? He needs time to be not dumb. He needs time to be not dumb. I like that. You know, we should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly. Little worthy. You don't know the district chief of police. Whoa. No, I don't. Top ranking police officer in the entire district. Name's Gaunt. Damon Gaunt. Pleased to meet you. What do we owe this honor? Been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom. Well, it's worthy here. Look at the poor fella. Just as thought I'd help out, but we got a red scarf. My sister's muffler. Miss Star wasn't just seeing things. Okay. When the crime occurred, Miss Skye... I still don't understand why she has medals on her, though. Do prosecutors get medals? I don't know. Like Damon as in demon. Uh-oh. You know, he's gonna turn into be the boss. Not the boss. The actual murderer. This is the bad guy right here. But to think that it was stuffed into that exhaust pipe. On Little Worthy's car, no less. Bling! Really quite embarrassing even for... What is this? The knife holster? He's wearing gloves. Yeah. That's a good point. He's wearing gloves and the knife had no fingerprints on it. What you call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing. SL92. We still don't know what this paper is. Are we looking at it the right way? If we flip it over, it says 221. SL9. Gat stole my soul. Oh, he's got a Beats Turtle and his jacket theory. Gat stole my soul. What? He good looking guy? Wait. When does this crime take place? February 21st. February 21st. SL9. Is that a coincidence? If we flip this paper around. This thing says SL9. Aha! Alright. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's just play the game. Objection, Chief! What kind of outfit are you running? Mr. Edgeworth, how could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job? Now, wait a minute, Worthy. I have no desire to hear your excuses. I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me? Oh, we got that music. Very ominous. It's very ominous kind of music, I think. Have a look at this document where it says person in charge of investigation. No mistaking that signature is there. Miles Edgeworth. That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel. But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology. What? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clear up this mess that you made. This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words. Back. Kind of major blunders unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. Ah! Court accept this new evidence, but I'd like to ask the defense a favor first. He's a soul sucker. He looks like it. He really, like, he acts nice, but he's actually, like, a bad guy, right? He is? Just to be sure, I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife. Could you open it up for me? I think all you have to do is push that switch and... If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel. That might be a good thing, Judge. But if I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to point it. Oh man, that's Phoenix's move to point. Hurry up and open it. Alright. I'm not doing that. Game's moving on its own. Small tag on the knife seems to say SL92. What does that mean? I don't know. Deal 6? No. Are we going back to the Deal 6 incident? Really? But it's strange. What? I get the feeling I've seen this somewhere before. Yeah, Beats Turtle. Crocodile Dundee. That's not enough. That's enough. I'm sorry, my Australian accent is very horrible. Letters like this or letters that looked a lot like this. Don't... Wait. This has blood on it too. I'm the one who's scared. Knife blade. Tip is broken off. Dark red stain. Excuse me. Frog in my throat. That's not enough. This is enough. Something like that. Switchblade found at the crime scene. Wrapped in the defendant's muffler. Small tag. That's very curious. Very curious. Not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself. Wait, he's gonna testify? Okay. About the split between the prosecutors and the police and this knife. Sure thing, not a problem, not even a little one. Huh. Knife is special, but I can't say how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. Aggressive speech, Kid Boo. Yeah, I don't know why we would be opening the knife, though. That's a good point. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department. See? What a mess. Time of the crime, 5:15. Scary coincidence. Not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. There was a murder at the police department, a detective? That's hush... Wait. That's hush-hush information, Uji. We haven't exactly announced it yet. Wait, there's a different murder. You said 5:15? That's the exact time Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Highly coincidence? A high coincidence? That's fishy. Alright, what is going on? Anyway, we at the department were all flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone. I think we understand police department situation. Well, Mr. Wright, 2 detectives killed at the same time in 2 different places. Chances of that are really slim. Absolutely, Emma. Scientifically speaking, of course. I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine. Very well. However, keep your questions focused on the case at hand. Knife is special, but I can't say how. Okay. Hard to come by this particular knife anywhere else. Might that special thing be this little tag? Sorry, Righto, but I can't say that now. Not that. Established that the knife in Goodman's chest was this knife. Now, why was there another knife at the scene of the crime? Why would... Why is Gat stroking one I don't know. Who knows why he's doing that? He's trying to make it nice, you know? And like a mystery, it's wrapped in something. A muffler. Okay. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection. Maybe he's like trying to style it the way he wants or something. I don't know. Prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. This knife was found on the scene of our crime. I think that it makes it connected to the case. I think so too. A lot of things that can go on at the department. I can't explain. It's delicate, okay? Sorry, Righto. Maybe there's something about the knife that will give us a clue. Yeah, this tag. Evidence that links this knife to Detective Goodman. I think perhaps the pieces are falling into place. It's this thing. It's this thing right here. I know it. What Goodman wrote, the note. We already checked it though, right? Says SL2, yeah. Did we check this? No. Anything else to check? Nope. Yeah, I mean, this is very fishy, Kid Boo. Absolutely set up. Everything's a setup in this game. I should try presenting the piece of evidence that's had me stumped all this time. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. Something happened at the police department, huh? Got a good look in your eye there, right, oh my boy. Sharp, hungry. Something did happen. Why wasn't I informed? Why weren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask? What do you mean, why didn't you ask? Because he didn't know anything happened. No matter, I understand you were busy, what with Lana's case and all. What happened to the police at the police department that day? A detective was killed at the police department. On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department. That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Uji? I'm at a loss for words. And the perpetrator, do you have a suspect? There was a suspect. Just arrest. We got a suspect too. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, righto? I suppose I could help if you help me by giving me data on your case. Good one. This kid's shot. Here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only. We know the murder took place at 5:15. How about we know the victim was found at the police station? So how the victim was killed? How was he killed? That's the interesting part. It was what we in the force called a stabbing. Okay? Same as Detective Goodman. That's the spirit, we're cooking now. But you know, that's not the only thing that was exactly the same. Wait, what? There were more similarities between the two cases than cause of death. Time of the crime, 5:15. That's when Detective Goodman was killed in the prosecutor's office. Funny, isn't it? Murder at the prosecutor's place, murder at our place at the very same time. What are the chances? Like practically nil, I want to say. Coincidence? Just my gut feeling, but I say there's a 0.001% chance of that happening. A 1/1000th% of a chance. Chief Gant, please tell us more about the incident. Not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. How can you say there's no connection? How? Because I'm the chief of police. What? I can't just say anything I please, Righto, you understand? Try to understand, Righto. If you can prove there's a connection, more power to you. Maybe there is something that ties the two murders together. And that knife, what was it doing there? Knife is special, but I can't say how. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. I'm gonna save. Oh, wait. Save. I think... What do you think, Kid Boo? I think it has to do... I think the connection is with this memo. Because again, if we flip it around, it says February 21st, SL9. I want to present this here, right here, on this statement. Objection! We got it. We got it. No music. Wait a second. Pointing intensifies. Objection! This knife has to have something to do with Detective Goodman. What do you mean? Honest to goodness, what do you mean from Udgy? This is great. Look at the tag of this knife. It reads SL92. This is important. Why? Over here, we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. What's this? 6 minus 7S 12-2? Honor, it's upside down. Printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But turn it around, what do you get? Bam! Aha! Whoever wrote this note holding the paper upside down. SL9. Same thing that is written on the knife tag. Well, Chief? Well. I guess the cat's out of the bag. Wait, what? Was the Chief covering this up the whole time? Oh, you already know Kid Boo. I thought you didn't play these games. You did play these games. Or did you watch someone else play it? You already know. No, thank you though for keeping it a secret. That's very kind of you. We gotta play the game out. I mean, I already played this game too. I just totally forget what happens. Wait, what is this? Knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. Knife was stolen on the day of the murder. Wait. So did the badge mascot really do the killing? It was evidence, you say. Was it in fact a murder weapon? Good show, Little Worthy. It was a murder weapon as it happens. Evidence from a case long since solved. Knife was stolen on the day of the murder. Found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car. Hard to think there isn't a connection there. It was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. Something happened at the police. We already got this. I watched someone play this game on. Oh, I see. The police detective was killed at the police department. See what a mess. Time of the crime 5:15. Okay, I think it has something to do with this statement. Knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. Everything else is the same prior to the testament. The other last testimony. The only thing that changed was this first statement. Knife was evidence in a case. Stolen from the department's evidence room. Huh. I don't think there's anything else to observe on this knife. The detective was killed. Same day. I'll tell you one thing. Oh, we're doing this again. Let's ask him where the victim was found. Where was the victim found? Can't speak on where the corpse was found. The crime took place in the evidence room at the police department. Huh. I have heard of that. Evidence room. Didn't he mention that in his testimony just now? Yeah, the knife was stolen from the evidence room. Okay. There's a connection between the two. Well, we already know that. We just got handed our ticket to go to town on this case. What? With the link between the two cases established, we finally have some leverage. Now we can get Gaunt to testify about the details. Can we ask him about the last one? He's only gonna tell us one thing, but he doesn't remember what he told us. When the victim died. When did the murder at the police department occur? Very sharp. You're gonna love this. Oh, we already... Damn it. Connection between these two cases have already been proven. Whoa, out with it. What's your connection? Connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. Knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room. Not to mention, victim had on him the case number on the knife's evidence tag. Also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in that very same evidence room. I'm so confused at what's going on right now. Indeed, do seem to be too many connections for it to be coincidence. You two make a good pair. Took my man 2 days to figure out what you deduced right here. Chief, I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department. That's the tricky part, hasn't been announced yet. And all? Can we get the information unofficially? Sure, why not? It's unofficial. Wait. We're getting more information. Who would have guessed? I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim at the department, okay? If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything? Well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly. The victim's division. I'm sure we can keep pressing him on this one too. What division was the victim stationed in? I want to know that. Yes. Criminal Affairs, Division 1. Detectives responsible for homicide cases. Detective Goodwin, who was killed in the underground parking lot, was Homicide 2. It's almost like a serial killer was after homicide detectives. Except this serial killing happened simultaneously. Let's press him more on that last one. Victim's ID number? Sure, why not? Not like you had to tell it from that, of course. You keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't get your getting your hopes up. Number is 584-2189. Wait. 584-2189. It's the same number. Huh? We have to remember that it drives me nuts. You didn't get the first number right. Friggin' judge. Dumb judge. This does tell me something. Wait, the same person died in 2 different places. What does this mean? What does this mean? Well, let's go. Let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department tells you something. What does it tell you? Bam! Witness! You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night. It's just that... Wait. Just come out with both guns blazing like you always do. Police department, the prosecutor's office, 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time. Actually, happy to have a police ID number here. Ho ho, is it yours? No. ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman. Shame on you, Wright. Personal IDs are top secret. Detective Goodman's ID number is 584-2189er. Huh? This means what? Judge, you're killing me, Judge. What if it means you're a dum-dum because you can't remember the number that was said 1 minute ago? That ID number we heard from the chief earlier. Thank you. Sheesh. Started with 8. No, it didn't start with an 8-2. Number the chief of police gave us was the same number. Wait a second, right? What does this mean? That's what I want to know, right? I don't know. 2 ID numbers are identical. Other words, detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. So one of them was obviously not Bruce Goodman, but which one is the real Bruce Goodman? What does our witness think about that? Oh, sharp as a tack, righto. Wait, Detective Goodman is our victim. Killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot. Yeah, Detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department. In the evidence room, with the candlestick, by Professor Plum. Objection! That's impossible. So what you're saying is, same person was killed at the same time in 2 completely different locations. Well, we're not really saying that. We're just saying something's obviously wrong with this because the same idea is in 2 different places. Alright, let's go. What I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this? Top secret, fine. I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case. Just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered. Your Honor, police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait. I said wait. Or didn't you? Ooh. Ooh. He's throwing around his clout now. Oversight, the grave error. Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours. Wait, what? We informed you yesterday. I believe it was Officer Meekins who brought you the news. Oh, Meekins, the little dorky dude. Wait. Ah, he salutes. I'm Officer Meekins. There he is. Excuse me, Edgeworth. Anywhere on the premises. Look, his hand's also injured though. That's kind of strange. His hand is also Edgeworth. I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. You don't mean him? According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Well, I can't help Edgeworth here. The guy brought the report. Hard to believe, but your officer, he told me. Report had nothing to do with the Lana Skye incident. Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, victim's name is written right on the top of the report. Why didn't your officer tell me? Honestly, I'm not sure if the officer was capable of making the connection. He did seem challenged. That's pretty hurtful, Emma. Any case, serious error, gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy. Wait, how do you object to that? You could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then I... Wait, what? No such luck this time, Worthy. Or I should say, unworthy. Well, look at that. He's got them eyes. What? What was the second rule of evidence law? Rule number 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. How is this rule relevant? Normally submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial. Report wasn't on that list. What does that mean? I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. Okay, fair enough. Connection was just proven by Wright. Good job, Wright, my boy. Thanks? It seems come to the end of this trial. Wait, what? I know you're going through a tough time with all these rumors. You're even in the defendant's chair just this past December. I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part. Mr. Edgeworth, please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened, if it's the last thing I do. Better get results this time. Really, have my profound apologies, sir. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. I will grant one further day as the prosecution has requested. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. Well, we can also get information for the defendant's side as well. Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive. Very well, court is adjourned. Oh, to be continued. Bam, bam, bam. Yes, we want to save. Bam. Alright, the very next day. Yeah. Mr. Wright, what's going on with the case? I'm a little confused. What is going on? Victim Detective Goodman was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. Died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room. I mean, what are these? Is this guy a twin? Why would they? How could they mistake the other guy for Goodman if he doesn't even look like Goodman, right? I mean, they're not gonna be like, this guy had his ID, so he's Goodman. People should know what Goodman looks like. He was a detective. What's this in the evidence room part? Prosecutor's office and police department 30 minutes apart by car. That's what we're going to find out. Alright, let's go. Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright. Look, we're in this together. I'll prove that these thick rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go! Ikimashou! Science awaits. Back at the prosecutor's office. Really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. Wasn't even a body found there. Who cares? It was only our victim who was killed in their evidence room. Wait. Maybe Goodman was killed in the evidence room? Thrown into Edward's trunk? And then when he drove over, he was found in Edward's trunk. Or something? I don't know. This is weird. My sister would never do such a thing. I know it. Or a drunk kicked her. Well, never. Even though she says that they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister. That's not all. It's just we're both professionals at what we do and I trust her. Whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away. Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright. Maybe it's like a daylight savings time. Everyone had their clocks wrong at the police department. So it actually took the murder at the police department took place an hour beforehand, and then Edgeworth drove with the body in his trunk to the prosecutor's office without knowing, and then Emma found the body in the trunk when looking for something. I don't know, something like that. Situation calls for one thing: luminol testing fluid. Blood is sticky stuff, you know, can't just wash away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there. Wouldn't the police have already done those tests? Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try. Why do I have to do it? Look at this button though. It's like a weird, scary kind of face button. I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet. How do you have this stuff then? We're testing bloodstains with this stuff, not drinking. Here, look. I'll lend you these glasses. You had an extra pair? Test for a blood reaction. Spray the luminol on it. Like this. Please enter to spray it on. Alright, let's find some bloodstains. Oh, we found something. Can we... examine. I can see her eye shine. Okay. This is a blood stain. It's so bloody. This is my first time seeing real blood. You've never seen blood before? She never got a cut or from running around or anything? Scientific investigation in action. Well, we definitely know that's a blood stain. But doesn't something strike you as odd? Nah? What's odd about this? The amount of blood. Perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here. Don't you think there'd be... yeah, exactly. I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe. I think he got killed at the police department, got stuck in the trunk, got thrown in the trunk by whoever, and then Edgeworth, when he left the police department, drove to prosecutor's office, and then they found the body in the trunk. Because the court record, the autopsy just says died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. That's all it says. I don't even have a specific time. So he easily could have been killed at the police station and then brought over. Right? Unless they have another body at the police station that they found. Hey, Mr. Wright, I'm gonna mark up the floor plans where we find a bloodstain, okay? Okay. I'm pretty handy to have around, right? Oh yeah, and this stuff's pretty handy too. Saved up my allowance to buy that. Alright, finds blood, traces play. Okay, cool. Can't be sure the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case. Let's drag that hidden evidence out into light of the day. Light of day. Feels like we're really investigating crime now. I know, we're not really a lawyer. We're more like a detective in this game. Give this a spray on anything suspicious. Who's this now? Ah, Angel. Boo. Kid Boo, I thought you were going to get rid of her. I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box. You only trust your own eyes. Not bad, you two. This day old deli box is on the house. I take it. Free lunch. Just that kind of lead in doesn't really get my mouth watering. I probably should talk to her. Can I spray more stuff? Emma Skye. How do I use it? What if I want to spray this side? Oh, spray. Here we go. There, we got blood. Blood is on the phone. She did call you. Time of the crime. Her right hand is bandaged. We're gonna have to spray all over the place. Shouldn't there be blood on the oil drum that was knocked over? Cause she knocked it, supposedly she knocked it over to wash the blood away, right? But there's no blood on the oil drum. I don't know. Okay. Alright, save. We're actually gonna save. Save. It is about 9:55. We're gonna save a little early. We're gonna finish up a little early today. I don't wanna get too far into this part of the episode and then forget everything that happened. So we did the spray thing, and then we just gotta talk to people and then go to trial, etc, etc. But thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching or lurking, whatever you may be doing. I hope everyone has a good night, or if you've gone to sleep, sleep tight, and we'll be back tomorrow. I think, I mean, knowing how these episodes go, we probably have tomorrow's court case, another break, and then the final court case, right? Because it goes 3 days. The case has to be solved or has to be concluded in 3 days, and each episode so far has stretched the 3 days to do that. So we have the case on the first day, we have the break in between the second case, and then a break in between and the third case. So I think that's what's gonna happen. So we'll probably finish up this episode on Friday, hopefully. We'll go overtime if we have to, because it's Friday. And then maybe, unless there's an episode 6 for this game, take a little 1 episode stream break, play Enter the Gungeon on Monday for 1 day, and then continue on for the next game on Tuesday. But we'll see what happens as far as progress in this episode and in this first game, how long it takes. So thanks for watching. Have a good night. Let me see if there's anyone my streaming buddies to host. Nope. Everyone's gone. Everyone's sleeping. I hope you guys are all sleeping and not watching me. Beats Turtle, if you're still working on your project, good luck. Please be sure to get some rest. Kid Boo, you as well, get some rest. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Keep on gaming. Stay safe. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, Noobsters. Have a good night.